What's up, guys? It's Real Financial. Today we're going to talk about an important topic: if Tesla could survive a recession. A lot of people think we're going to go into a recession this year, or we're currently in one, or if it's just a correction. We still don't know. We'll probably find out within the next couple of weeks whether we're in a recession or we're going to hit a correction. There's two big differences between those two, but we're going to talk about if Tesla could survive a recession. The first reason up here, the reason why I do believe Tesla could survive a recession, even if it lasts about a year, 6 to 12 months, is because the capital raise they did not too long ago was very important because they raised up $2 billion when the stock price was up to like 950, I think. They raised up $2 billion, which is very important during a recession because that helps the balance sheet a lot. It helps them pay expenses. It helps them pay the workers, the salary workers, the assembly line, everything that goes into the car. They could pay these workers even if they can't work. So that's a very important capital raise they did. That was a very smart move by Elon Musk because no one knew this illness was going to pop up. But he just decided to do it just because he probably knew something was going to happen, or he just wanted to strain the balance sheet. Who knows why he did it, but now we know that it was a bright idea. It was a very good idea why he did it. Reason number two is that even though car deliveries will be down, this quarter will probably mean that the sales or profits will be down, especially profits. It will hurt profit a lot this quarter, which is quarter one and quarter two, just because deliveries are not going to be as strong, just because many people are not going out there right now trying to spend money on a car because the future is unknown yet. We don't know how the employment rate is going to go, or the recession or a correction. People still don't know which one's going to happen this year, but we do know that one of them is going to happen because the stock market is down over 20%. So people just don't want to go out there and spend money on cars and unnecessary things they don't need right now, that things that they could wait. But like how I said, Tesla's balance sheet is good enough to survive this quarter, next quarter, approximately 4 to 5 quarters. So these are the couple reasons why I believe Tesla could survive a recession, because the balance sheet is very important and it's been straining every quarter. Reason number three is 5 of the last 6 quarters, Tesla has actually been profitable. I know that's been a big criticism of analysts, that Tesla is not profitable. They can't make money. They're going to go bankrupt. Stock price is going to go to zero. That was a lot of talk about a year and a half ago. Lately, that talk has been going down just because every quarter they've been profitable. Not every quarter, but 5 out of the 6 quarters have been profitable. So people don't want to admit that, but if you go back and look at the financials, you'll tend to find out that Tesla has been doing a good job each quarter, just trying to be more profitable, and the expenses have actually been going lower. So that's a very good sign of a recession or a corrections coming up, just because they've been straining in the balance sheet in the last couple quarters, and the cash on hand has actually been going up. So 5 of the last 6 quarters have been profitable. You guys should keep that in mind, just because they've been making more money that they've been wasting. That's very important. Reason number 4 is just because, like how I mentioned right now, Tesla has been building their balance sheets. They paid off a lot of debt like a couple months ago. So a lot of the debt came out of the balance sheet. So that's very important going into a recession, because you don't want to be owing a lot of debt going into a recession, especially like these big companies that owe millions or billions of dollars to these banks or people who just loan them money. So lately they've been straining that balance sheet, and it's actually been very good. People underestimate it, and so people go back and look at it. So that's reason number 4. We're going to reason number 5, which is on hand they have cash. They have $8.3 billion. That's a lot of money. People don't even think they have this much money, but once again, if you go back and do your research, you'll find out that they have $8.3 billion with the B. That's $1 billion. This is including with their capital raise they did last month. So just imagine $8.3 billion having it on cash, just sitting there just in case something happens, or a recession happens, or a correction happens. So let's just do an example right now. Let's just do an example about this quarter right now coming up. They should report earnings about next month. Let's say they lose $1.2 billion that quarter, which I expect them to lose $1.2 billion. You subtract that at $8.3 billion, you're still going to have over $6 billion on cash. That's a lot of money still, even if they lose $1.2 billion this quarter, like how I'm saying. So they still have $6 billion sitting down on the cash, and if they lose like $1 billion each quarter going forward, let's just say like a big recession happens that They make no money at all, like $0 at all profit. They pay all these workers, they pay all these cars, and they're not selling. I believe they could go up to a year and a half, just wasting money, paying all these expenses. Obviously, it's not the ideal way they wanted to go forward, but I do believe they could go about a year and a half with all this $6 billion. And this is assuming that they get zero money coming back. So these are just a couple of reasons why I think Tesla could weather a recession. That's just my opinion. If you disagree, hit the like button or dislike button, whichever one you guys like. Follow me on Instagram at reels_financial. You guys have a wonderful day.